Welcome to Sistah Speaks Snowpiercer, where we discuss the AMC original series, Snowpiercer, from a Sistah's point of view. I'm Sistah LM.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah K.
And I'm Sistah A. And welcome to episode 18. Let's get started.
Hey, family.
Hey.
Welcome. It's been what? 2 years at least.
A long ass time.
Can't remember.
A long ass time for Snowpiercer.
Yes.
Long ass time. Mm-hmm.
We are back with season 4, episode 1 and 2, because we're trying to get caught up.
Yes.
I think the first episode is called Snakes in the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And the second episode is called The Sting of Survival.
Okay.
Before we get into these episodes, let's talk about what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with tonight.
I will go ahead and start us off. For my bling, I have on my Soul Sistahs bracelet.
Woohoo.
And that's it for my bling.
Okay.
For my drink, I have my authentic OG Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Our very first Yeti with our names
Beautiful.
on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have some ice water in here. And it is sitting upon my cupped coaster, crocheted with love, Huggy coaster, crocheted with love by Sistah J. And on my lippy, first I have on our Sistah Speak Prep and Chap, which is the chapstick in strawberry ice pop.
Ooh.
It's my favorite one. Now this one I can smell.
I can smell that
Okay.
too. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it's
Uh-huh.
not our noses, Sistah J,
Mm-hmm.
because we can smell this. We
I
can smell
still think it's their noses.
Yeah.
And on my lippy, I have the MAC from their Trolls collection. This one is a matte lipstick in Midnight Troll, and it's a dark navy blue purple
Yeah.
color.
You got a
Works
lot of that
well
left.
with the background.
Listen, I have the whole tube left because
Okay.
I rarely wear
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
But
Wow.
I figured for Snowpiercer, because those scenes where they're in the snow, and I'm like, their lips might as well be blue because it looks real cold.
It's cold out there.
Yes.
That's good.
That is good.
That is good.
That is it for me.
Okay, let's see. For my bling today, I too have my Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sistah Ellen. And I have my boot t-shirt on
Nice.
because there's a lot of booping in these episodes. And that's all my bling. That's all I got. I forgot my next. Oops. Okay, for my
me too.
hydration, I have my beautiful water bottle with the heart and my initials on it. Thank you, Sister LM. And in here, I have some nice cold water, my authentic Yeti. And I have a double authentic Yeti. I have our
Ooh.
little Sistah Speak Yeti coffee mug
nice.
with my government name on the back.
Yes.
And
Hey.
in this, because I'm missing it, y'all, I'm drinking my stash of House of the Dragon, a
Nice.
cider, and this is the pomegranate dragon fruit hard apple cider or hard
Okay.
cider.
Yeah.
And it's really, really good. And let's see, for my lippy today, because everywhere they go, it's cold. And I ain't got time for no lippy, so I only have on my Ramel,
Ooh.
Ramel.
my
Nice.
favorite, which is date night.
Date night.
All right.
Looks good on its
Yeah.
own.
That's all I have on because, keeps my lips from being chapped out in that wind. But
Mhm.
I could
When
just
you don't
carry
got
it.
no Vaseline, that's what you got to do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
For real.
And that's it for me.
Okay, I'll go real quick. For my bling, I have my beautiful rose gold Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM. My permanent swag underneath, and that is it for me on the swags. For my drink, I have my non-Yeti insulated cup, and I have some water with some lemonade powder with my cute little cloud happy face that makes me happy.
Yeah,
And then
that's cute.
for my lippy, because I thought everything else would clash with my red, basically like house coat, like Miss Roper coat.
TMI.
I have my
Yes.
glass in the color
Mac?
of
Oh, you got Mac too.
Ruby Roo.
Ooh,
I
And
like
I
that.
used to have-
Classic.
I used to have
Wow.
this stick, and I bought it in the gloss, and I've never had it in the gloss, but it's nice.
Works
It
great.
That
is.
is really nice. Yeah.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that is it for me.
All right, let me hop in. You know, I've got my tried and true Yeti, my
Oh,
pink
yeah.
beer stein, drinking some ice water, gonna have a little sip.
Sip, sip.
And that is sitting upon my Huggy coaster. Thank you, Sister J.
You're welcome.
For my lippy today, I have got the Wet and Wild, basically like the weather's out there. And this is called Just Garnet.
Ooh, I like that.
Very
Mhm.
bright,
Yes.
reddish
Very red.
red. And
good.
for my blings and my swags, I also have my Soul Sister bracelet on. Thank you, Sister LM. I've got on our camo hat because
Yes.
you need to be ducking and dodging in these streets.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's crazy again. And I also have on my A today. And that's it for me.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull out my camo because these
Yeah.
folks is crazy.
Me
on this.
too.
Yeah.
You
Crazy
don't have to
in
get the white
Snowpiercer.
camo. We need a white camo.
Yes, the winter,
Yeah.
the snow camo.
Ooh.
Blend
Yeah, the
in.
snow camo.
Yeah.
'cause
No
Mhm.
It is
camo.
so bright out there.
Man.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we start this episode out with a new locale. Now, I don't know about
Yes.
y'all, but I didn't have a recap or didn't see
No,
a recap. So I
no
was a little
recap.
bit.
So
Yeah.
I did have one.
Yeah.
You did?
I
I
did
had one on
too.
the
I
second
did.
episode, but not
I
the
did
first
have one
episode.
on the first episode
Oh.
too.
I did too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you recall, when they separated, yeah, they did come to a stop. And remember, there was
Mhm.
land, and they were just also surprised, like, oh, there's land here, and we can actually breathe.
Right. Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, it's still cold, but it's not as
less
frozen,
cold.
right? As like 100 below zero, you know.
Mhm.
So they
Yeah.
were.
So my
and that's where it
recap,
was left.
my recap took it all the way back, and it was like on previous seasons of Snowpiercer.
Okay.
Okay, that's great.
And then they show different scenes from all the
Okay.
seasons up to
That's
this point.
good.
So I
That's
needed that
nice.
recap because it's been way too
I
long.
needed it too because I was a little bit I forgot
Yeah.
obviously that they had stopped.
Mhm.
Right.
I forgot some of the character names. Excuse me.
Me
I
too.
was there
And when
too.
one of the characters come up
Yep.
and you can't tell because their face is all jacked up, I'm like, who
Yes.
the hell is that character? I forgot the name. So
Now
Yeah,
it
that
took me a
that
minute.
of course, had to have some explanation, but
Yeah.
my only issue was I'm glad that they showed various characters in the beginning, because even though I remembered, how they split and everything, but I forgot
Mhm.
who went with who. Like
Exactly.
which
Yeah.
ones went with Melanie and
forgot
which
too.
ones went with
Leighton.
Leighton. So,
Yep. Me too.
that was
well, I
good.
had also forgotten that Melanie came back to the
Yeah, oh,
to the,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
train.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah.
So,
Oh, see, that was way back. But yeah, because she's the one that outmaneuvered that fool.
Wilford.
Mm,
Wilford.
Wilford.
Yeah.
Wilford or whatever.
Wilford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
Sean
really
Bean.
yeah,
Bean,
Sean Bean.
yes.
But I was really I really liked the scenes with I kind of forgot her name already. The hospitality lady. She's now the mayor
Ruth.
of the new
Ruth.
Eden. Yeah, Ruth.
Love
just
Ruth.
really like
I do
her.
too.
I
Ruth.
like
me
her
too. I like
character,
Ruth.
but I just like the way she is and just her attitude and stuff. I do like her. So it was good to see her. It was good to see the baby. That was really cute.
Oh, that baby was cute.
And they had her all bundled up. Head to toe.
Yes.
A little hat, a little snow jacket.
And that little hat was pulled way down too. I mean, hey, they had the baby bundled up. So that was good.
I feel like they were really in the cold somewhere. Like I feel like it was really...
you could see their breath.
Yeah.
Yep.
So whoever's baby that was probably like, no, keep my baby bundled up. We don't need her getting sick.
But I mean, it would make sense though because it's cold, you know. So
it would add.
She was cute.
Yeah,
very cute.
She was very, very cute baby. So that part was good.
So we got to see that Josie is healed more because I think at the end of last season, she was still kind of recovering from
that extreme frostbite stuff.
And and her and I had forgotten until I remembered and saw the second episode about her and Melanie's battle. Her hand got shattered off.
Oh
so she's got this mechanical hand, but she looks a lot better in her face.
Well, and if you notice, I mean, because of all that testing that Werwood did on her, I mean, she can practically walk out in the cold with no clothes. You know,
I mean,
because
she has a coat on, but still.
but she doesn't get cold. She's acclimated to the cold because of all the experimenting that they did on her. So, you know, so it was appropriate whenever they needed somebody to go way up and check the satellite. So it was appropriate that it was her.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the same with the meat guy.
Surprised about was, first of all, Zara is now like a nurse.
Yes.
And I'm very surprised that they had the doctor that was doing the fucking experiment
still there.
Loose. Wait, but
exactly.
Loose. He should have been in
Dr.
that
Headwood
cage or locked up.
No. They called themselves, think about it. They called themselves, when they split, they called themselves, okay, everybody's starting out on an even, supposedly fair, playing field. Those of y'all want to go with Melanie, go here. Those of y'all want to go with Lake, go here. And we're going to start a whole new society.
And you just have a clean slate?
Yeah, I think so, because that's the only explanation I could think of for why that doctor would lock up that.
And then why... and the same I thought about Oz. Now I know Oz was caught up with the wife.
That's true.
He was crazy, but he was also a little, off.
Yeah.
Why is he loose? Now he needs to be up in the mountain somewhere.
Yeah.
But why is this damn doctor roaming around?
I think that's why. I think that's why they called themselves. This is New. They named it New Eden.
New Hope.
Yeah.
Right. And they're trying to give everybody, because according to the conversation between Ruth and Leighton, everybody voted on who they wanted to be mayor, who they wanted to be this, who they wanted to be on the council and stuff. So I think they called themselves. And I mean, let's face it, she is a doctor. So if they need medical care and this, that, and the other, who else is going to treat you?
She would be a doctor with a shackle.
Well, but they didn't do it that way.
Right.
That's just your wishful thinking.
Well, now they wish they had.
Right. Now they wish they had. But, too damn late now.
It's too damn late now.
Exactly.
But, yeah,
I was
surprised.
In the whole solitary confinement.
Right. I was surprised she'd be anywhere near some babies.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, baby.
It's not about being around a baby. It's about being out loose.
Anybody.
Being able to just be able to do her own thing without any kind of oversight, supervision, review, nothing.
Yep.
She was.
Yep.
Like no guards,
nothing.
Chaperone.
Away.
No, nothing.
Plotting away.
Yeah.
And then Zara, is the mama of the baby. So apparently her, Leighton, and Josie are all kind of like co-parenting. Because when we first see them all, Josie's the one holding the baby.
Yeah.
And she passes her over. So I like that. Because Leighton and Josie are together. So I kind of like that.
Well, and because Zara, I mean, she didn't want to marry Leighton or anything. That just, happened. She didn't want him, but she wanted the baby because
Right.
it would afford her protection. So she thought, you know what I mean? So, why would she mind? She knows that Josie and Leighton are a couple, so everybody else do too.
That's not what I'm saying. I said I like that they showed them co-parenting.
Right.
Yes,
Like
they're
the
all
baby
getting
all
along
together.
They're all getting
for
along.
the baby's sake.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was good.
So they've got some issues with their equipment, which I'm like,
but I was weren't you surprised at all the food?
Yeah, they're growing stuff.
I mean, they're growing stuff.
Yeah.
Because they had first of all, in that opening scene, and they had all this food that they were boxing up
farmer's
and
market.
Yeah. Wow, they're doing great.
Yeah.
I wonder if they had one of those agri-cars. Maybe they had one of those.
Maybe they did. Yeah. Maybe they did. But I was impressed. I thought, wow. And then when he went into that one mess hall building where they had the long table stuff, I mean, it was grubbing.
Yeah.
They was eating.
They was grubbing. So they're doing
not those
great.
Bar things that they used to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made me wonder though when they did show the food and I was like, oh, they're not eating those bar things. Did y'all remember those people that were in the drawers?
Yes.
Like where they at? I'm assuming they're still on the
They're at the other train. Yeah. Yeah. They're at the other train.
Locked up.
They're at Snowpiercer. Because Melanie is on Snowpiercer, right?
Yeah.
And they are on Big Alice and some of the cars.
Yeah.
Like
we don't know how many cars. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But they said
I don't remember. Did it say the number of cars on the
It said the number of cars on Snowpiercer. And that's that episode 2.
So I don't remember the tally.
How much it was when they were all connected.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like 1,000 some.
1,000 long.
Oh, yeah.
It was 1,000 something.
Yeah, it was 1,000 some.
So maybe they have like
cars.
When they show the overview, you could see Big Alice, but there was several trains around. Scattered. So
further down the track.
So I don't know how many broke off, but and they trying to but one of their main activities is trying to repair this bridge. So when Snowpiercer comes back around,
somewhere to
it's
go.
gonna it has to go over that bridge. So
now I did find the scene funny when Ruth and Leighton were talking when he was talking about, oh yeah, we have this problem. She's like, what? I didn't know about that one. He's like, yeah, well. And he was just basically glossing over all the stuff. And she was like, okay, we need to stay on our timeline.
Right.
Snowpiercer's going to be coming soon. And obviously there's some issues with how they're getting everything repaired and the timing of everything. They still have people looking like they're working, but not liking the fact that they have to work.
Well, that one little fool who was married to LJ, remember her?
Oz.
The crazy girl?
Yeah.
Well, Oz, but I mean the other people over there working on the bridge, they look like they was kind of complaining a bit. So I'm wondering how they're doing, like as people, is it community? Is everybody get the same?
Well, but it's like Ruth said, the reason why they're grumbling and complaining is because the majority of the people who are not on the council and stuff, they feel like we done all this work. We done been here, made New Eden a place at least we can survive and stuff. We can breathe fresh air, blah, blah, blah. And now Snowpiercer coming along with all them cars and people.
Yeah.
They're going to be usurping our food and accommodations and everything. We don't want to share like that. No, we've done all the hard work and stuff. Why should they come in and reap the rewards and they didn't work for it? That's what the problem is.
And they have done all the hard work.
They got a point. They have a point. They have a point. So, but that little Oz guy, I don't like him. I don't care that he's going crazy up on the mountain. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Yeah. I don't
He
like
wasn't
him.
likable even before he hooked up with
I was going to say,
LJ.
exactly. He wasn't likable even back then. So,
Yeah.
no, I don't care about him.
He was assaulting all the Taily people back in
Yes.
season 1.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
He was a troublemaker before he met LJ.
Yeah, a troublemaker before.
Yes.
And then we had the scene with I still can't stand that Ben motherfucker.
Ben,
Still don't like
I
him.
know.
Until Till was annoying to me in both episodes.
Yes.
Well, really the second one is where we saw her the most.
Yeah.
She was annoying.
Yeah.
Yes. They've made her annoying.
And Ben, I don't like Ben. I don't like Ben and Melanie.
But I didn't like him way back in
No, I don't think
3.
any of us really liked him.
Season 1.
No.
I didn't like him in season 1.
No. And what really chapped my hide as we talk about Ben in episode 2, and that is this bitch, Melanie. She did that shit last season. It's gonna kill Ben. Somebody's gonna kill Ben, remember? Unless she turned over the train and she opened the door.
Yeah.
That shit.
I knew she was gonna open the door.
Oh my God.
Everyone knew
come
it.
on.
Everybody knew.
Everyone knew it. That's why he's the one they scooped up.
Ass?
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Ugh.
But yeah, they are annoying. Together, they are annoying. I don't care about him.
When they went
I do like Avi though. Yeah, I do like Avi. He's back at New Eden, but
when they were at the Ben and Till were at the wherever they were research or looking at all that debris and shit, and it said "Don't run," and they ran. I was like, okay, you're leading the people back to wherever. Although they probably already knew where they were.
Well, they already knew because it was a setup.
It was a trap.
Yeah,
they probably already knew.
It was a trap.
The rocket.
Yeah.
But the fact that they had a sign that clearly said "Don't run,"
don't run.
And what did they do? They run.
Oh my God!
I mean, I feel like I would have ran too, but I would have not.
Okay. And so let me see if I get this straight. So that happened 9 months prior.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when they're after the trains separated and they made like a time schedule for when Snowpiercer would come back around and stuff. Right. Okay. And remember, and they're going down the track and then Melanie sees that explosion.
Yes.
That's what they're going to investigate.
Yeah.
So those people was there then because it was still dark. It was still nighttime. And so that's what they went to investigate. Now, it seems to me, I don't know. I just felt it was kind of bogus on their part, meaning Till and Ben and just Snowpiercer, because the whole point is I could see them going to investigate. But when you realized it was a bunch of machinery and shit, you should have went on back because obviously somebody had to be associated with that machinery and shit. Now that's the first thing I thought. I said, well, wait a minute.
Blew it up or did the flare.
Yeah. What I'm saying is
launched it.
If it was some alien technology or something, that's different. I think that's probably why I would go to investigate. But when I saw that it was like good old American machinery and shit, I would have went on back to Snowpiercer. It's just me because the first thing I thought was, oh, wait a minute. That ain't no like organic material or anything. You know what I mean? Like the way it looked.
Parts.
Right. You would have known that when they saw the missile or whatever the hell it was, that it wasn't organic.
She didn't know whether it was a missile or not. They didn't know what it was. Anyway, I just thought that was bogus.
They didn't have time to turn around because as soon as they got there, those people were up.
Yeah,
chasing them.
They were just in the snow waiting for them.
Waiting.
Well, that's
I will
true.
say when
they emerged.
Yeah, that's true.
And when they get back to, Snowpiercer, and he takes off his helmet, I was like, Clark Gray, I love him. He used to be on
yeah, but he a bad guy.
One of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
The New Adventures of Old Christine.
Oh,
and also Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, right.
I've seen him in stuff, but yeah,
he's been in a lot of stuff, but I really like him. But when they got on the Snowpiercer and they was basically like, okay, take us to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And
We said,
shot
take us to Melanie Cabell.
Oh,
She
and
knew her whole
basically,
name and
we're
everything.
peacekeepers, but we're all jacked up with our guns and
and
popping
armed.
people.
Fully armed.
Yeah, but we're the
Fully.
peacekeepers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept thinking, y'all are not slick. Y'all not going to get away with trying to do nothing, so don't even try it. Although I get why they were trying to warn her, but shit, she opened the damn door anyway, so you might as well have just left that out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It was so
I did
annoying.
like seeing grown-ass Miles.
Yes.
I did not. You know why? Because they got him looking like a motherfucking girl. I thought it was a girl in there with her.
What? No.
And then
Because his hair?
and just the whole way that he looked, I thought, wait a minute, y'all. Now, I do understand they're trying to show all the hair because they're trying to show a passage of time.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Oh, I loved seeing him.
Yeah,
I like seeing him. Yeah, he grown. I like how they explained, like when Josie was talking about, I want to see Miles, see how much he's grown. It kind of made you understand the passage of time because he's way more grown than he should be. For the timing, but yeah, he sprouted up.
He did.
No,
but he didn't have much to say and do. That's the part I was
and he's not going to either. Why?
Well, at least they don't have the daughter. Why I can't remember her name right now.
Alex,
looking like a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she looked pretty damn grown.
She still does look older too.
Yeah, she looks old.
Yeah, but she doesn't have as much makeup. And doesn't look
right.
I did notice that.
Tone down her makeup.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that too.
And the club car character, I got real tired of watching this woman run around the train in this sundress.
Audrey, yes.
In this sundress, but I do like her though. See.
Well, that's how she is. She's the She's the
entertainment.
I know. But, it was just so annoying. I thought, girl, ain't you cold? Everybody else got all these clothes on and shit.
No, because even if she is, she has to be the center of attention and stuff.
Right.
Exactly. Enticing.
She can't be glam in a coat and gloves and skull cap.
Right.
Now, explain this to me. What I didn't understand, and I realize this is toward the end, but what I didn't get is, why come was she the one that had to get into that little car?
Because Till and that dude was fighting.
Yeah, but Till had knocked him out.
But they were way out the up. No, he wasn't all the way out. Knocked him all the way to the side.
Oh,
he was getting back up. So she had to hurry up and I'm gonna be the one to go.
Yeah, because somebody had to go because their timing and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lord,
and it was good because Ben was about to get got too on his side. He was gonna put that thing down on the tracks. So what I do want to understand is, when they those soldiers came in and they got control of the engine, and then they were Melanie and Ben. Melanie's so smart. I love her. How they have her smart. She concocted that gun that knocked that dude out.
Yeah.
That was genius.
At first, I had no idea what they were trying to go.
Me either.
Yeah.
And she kept looking at that little toy train. And then she'd look at the window and look at the train. I thought,
what is that?
Yeah, what they looking at?
Yeah.
That was smart.
That was smart.
She did knock that dude out, and that black stuff was coming out of him.
What was that?
And he was changing out his little
smoke.
Yeah, it was like smoke.
But that happened on the other one that they stabbed later. That black smoke was coming up.
Did that happen with the people that were in those drawers? Didn't they have something about them that was
like their skin? They had like some black stuff under their skin.
Okay, different then. Okay, yeah,
it must have something to do with how they have survived.
I think it has to do with how they can breathe.
How they can breathe because that guy was changing out his little canister right outside of the announcement room where they do
Those
the
canister
announcements.
things.
Yeah.
So I think it has
And
to do with how they can breathe.
whatever it
Okay.
is, it jacks up the skin because Audrey's face is all
Yes.
jacked.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I didn't know if that was from the cold or something too. But
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure.
no,
I don't
'cause
think it was just
it was starting to
cold. Okay.
turn before she even got into that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, you're right. It did.
Okay.
And then it probably just got worse. But it
Mhm.
reminded me of when that damn doctor does her experiments and their faces change.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm.
And that doctor, apparently, she took something with her when she left.
Yeah, she had a little canister thing. It looked like a
Yeah.
lunch bucket like you would carry, but I know
And
there's
then
not food in there.
When Josie went to say, where are you going? She was holding that thing.
What's in there?
I felt bad for Zara though, because
Oh, she got.
She got
Yeah.
bad.
I didn't. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
First of all, why are
Oh,
you
boy.
going all the way up the motherfucking mountain at dusk?
I was mad about that.
At dusk,
Yeah.
leaving
I was
your
mad about
baby
that.
I mean, I know you know him, but still.
But still,
Why go
it's
all
a
the way up
dude.
there?
It's an old crusty dude with a beard. Yeah, you're gonna leave your
Yeah.
you're gonna leave your baby
But
with
why
him.
go check on Oz's ass when Oz can obviously bring his ass down the mountain anytime he wants to, because he does. And that was a long ass distance. When they did that big ass pan out,
Yes.
and showed where he was compared to where the city was, I was like, that's a long effing way.
Yeah.
Well, at first
and she's
I
going
thought,
at night.
Well, she was going, it was still light, but at first I thought by accident he was going to be throwing her off that mountain. I kind of knew she wasn't going to make it back.
I didn't think
he was a little crazy. He's a little crazy.
He was crazed, and he went to grab her and say, "No, don't leave yet." Remember when it was outside the tent?
Yeah.
But she took a couple steps too far ahead, and then she started down. So,
well, there was something about that part when she was up there with Oz and he was hearing the voices, and it said, I had the subtitles on. He's hearing stuff in Gaelic.
Yes, I heard.
And then later on, they mentioned an Irish person as part of those peacekeepers, I think.
Yes.
So what's going on there?
I don't know.
I don't know if there's some connection.
Didn't someone say it wasn't voices? It wasn't like his imagination. It was actually people talking.
Actual voices.
Like actual voices. Okay. But maybe he was.
I was reading a comment where somebody said that the same people who are getting taking over Melanie's train, or trying to take over the train, they're the same people that are in their vicinity. And those are really voices that they're broadcasting stuff, or he's hearing
it's the same
them broadcast. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have the same.
So it's a broadcast.
But because he's so volatile anyway, then he says, "Ooh, can you hear?" Everybody just thinks he's crazy. Because when you're down in the little town and stuff, you can't hear it.
Well, he is off.
He is.
And I don't understand why she was gonna take her evening time off of work to go see him that late up a fucking mountain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Knowing it's gonna be dark by the time you try to go back down.
By the time you go
how
back.
long? It ain't take no 10 minutes.
And it's
gonna
not
take a good hour. No, it's not.
It's hazardous.
So then, of course, when they had knocked out Rourke and snatched the baby up, I'm like, okay, why are you snatching the baby? What you need the baby for?
I know. Everybody want to know what they need the baby for.
Right.
Be testing that baby or
More
something.
experience.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
this is the first baby, I think, too.
It is.
Yeah, it is the first baby.
Yeah. And who knows how long. But then when Zara's like, give me my damn baby.
No. I knew that wasn't going to go well.
Hustle. No. I mean, she looked like she had got beat before they threw her off the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
She was looking rough when they found her.
But then, I mean, all those bruises on her face and stuff could have come from hitting the rocks as she went down.
That's what yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like he did this and then threw her. I don't know. She looked bad.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Bless her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Told Josie, take care of my baby. Take care of baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All she could do.
All she could do.
Mm-hmm.
So then, of course, when they bring her body back, Leighton's like,
yeah, I did feel sorry for him though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because wow.
What the hell?
What
My
the
baby
hell?
gone?
Started out
And where's
that
my
morning,
baby?
everything was fine, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby gone and she dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. I'm like, okay, I got to go figure out where the hell they went.
Yeah, but you know, Josie was correct though. They had a vehicle. What you gonna do?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, what you gonna do? And he knew she was correct because, like I said, she's the only one who could go way up high in all that damn cold and not die
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because of her experiments and stuff. So, you know,
Yeah.
he knew. Now, I mean, I don't blame him for, you know, yeah, I'm gonna get supplies and stuff, and I'm gonna get me a little backpack, and I'm gonna go look. That's the appropriate thing. But just to rush out there, you ain't got no
At night.
Not prepared
right,
at all.
at night,
Right.
and no water, no nothing.
Can't see shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So,
obviously you need a crew of people because
A crew.
solo ain't working.
Yeah.
solo ain't working.
buddy system.
You need that big dude.
Yeah,
That
there you
carries
go.
our
Buddy
back.
buddy system.
Bogan.
Bokeh.
No, there's Boki and then there's the Bojan guy.
I think
The guy
that was the
brought her
Bokeh
They
body
need the
back to
big
camp.
dude. They need the big one.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 That was bad.
So,
That was really bad.
That was bad. Then we had Alex doing whatever experiment she's doing, and she's getting nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was getting
I was like-
nosebleeds last season. Though.
Did
She was
she?
getting nosebleeds.
Was she?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't
Yes.
remember that. So
I
what's
remember.
up with it?
When she was up in her little bunk with them little girls, and this was during that time period when she supposedly had that one friend. It wasn't LJ, it was that other little girl.
Yeah.
That they took away from her. Yeah, she was getting nosebleeds then.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
it has something to do with some kind of genetic something from Wolford.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it has to do with that because Melanie asked her. There's a scene where Melanie is asking her. She don't want to ask her, have you had any symptoms and stuff, or aches or pains or blood or
I
anything?
don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
Me neither.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a conversation, and she never said yes, but we as the audience, we've seen it,
And Wolford supposedly ain't her daddy, so.
But she's not telling anybody. She doesn't tell anybody. So, but yeah, that was season 3 too.
It looks
She had
like
at least
she's
1 or 2
tracking
scenes.
earthquakes or something that are going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
And
care
she's got
about
this
her.
bird, Mr. Sparkles or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, they threw up in the.
Yeah,
Have
this
a good-
guy.
Right, she's doing experiments too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that was Bokeh. That's the same one that was carried.
He was experimented on.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's the same one that carried Zara's
back.
body back.
Mm-hmm.
See, because
Okay.
he was already up there because he was
Yeah.
doing experiments with the
Okay.
and you know what? When I saw that, what it reminded me of was the visual depictions like in movies and stuff that they always show of Noah's Ark, where they're looking for land. And so they throw up the doves to see if they come back, because if they don't come back, then that means they perched on land. So that's what that reminded me of. Mm-hmm.
I felt the same way I felt for Game of Thrones. Like, how are you gonna know this bird? How this bird gonna
Come back.
come back?
Wait a minute. Obviously, it comes back because it's her pet.
Well, we ain't seen it, so we don't know.
We don't know.
Because all this other shit happened. We ain't seen it. We don't know. But yeah, I thought it was interesting how she's like, I don't want to be on the council. I don't care about those council meetings. I'm still doing my research. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but her little this is my opinion. her little teenage angst from the last season is old. It's old. It's too old now.
Yeah.
She's too old for that now. They've separated trains and stuff, and that just needs to cease.
I don't think she showed any angst this
I didn't either.
season so far.
Nothing yet.
I haven't seen it. She just was like, I'm not going to play cards. Because as we saw, they weren't meeting, they were playing cards.
Right.
Yeah.
When she could be doing something she likes, research. Plus, I think she doesn't want to be around other people just in case the nosebleed start again.
That could be. That could
she doesn't want anyone to notice.
Yeah. Because she definitely don't want nobody to know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't get, I just don't get, I don't get the whole point of these people taking over the train and stuff. And then they stop at this one underground location and stuff. And I know, but do not recall, unless I just have it wrong, I do not recall Snowpiercer being able to stop and start like that all the time.
No, they created that place. They built remember
the underground?
The underground. That's where they've been living. But they said during it that they had built like a track that came off of the main track that Snowpiercer had been on. Somehow she said they had built that in 3 months because the last time they went around, it wasn't there. So they built this track to get to their underground place.
But Snowpiercer had to stop.
It stopped, but the problem is that it would freeze up the wheels and stuff. That's why they didn't stop often. They had to keep going. They could only stop for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And that's why when they were out there at that site, Melanie kept saying, okay, y'all got to come back. We can't be sitting here idle like this for too long.
Yeah. But this is like underground.
I remember in season 1, they had to stop for some reason, or they tried to, but they couldn't. They couldn't keep it going because the brakes or something was freezing. So they had to go under the train.
Because I didn't think it could stop.
Chip away the ice or something. But I mean, they're underground now in a tunnel, so I'm sure it's not as cold.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it wouldn't affect it like
probably
it would.
So.
Yeah,
but I forgot about the fact that she said they built an off track, so
a new train, a track,
this other track.
The thing that was to me that was kind of like was when they finally get to that underground place, and she knows the guy there, the general.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
And he's like, "Well, she's like, well, why didn't you just contact us, or why couldn't you just flag us down and talk? Why did you have to go through all this to get us here?" Shooting up folk and shit.
Yeah.
I would have probably stopped for you to understand that. We could have had a conversation like, well, he's effective, and I don't agree with his methods, but y'all could have just maybe had somebody waiting on the side, like, hey,
more peacefully
flag them down.
But you know what? I thought his answer was good and correct, because when the military takes over like that, he's a scientist. They ain't gonna listen to you. I would imagine, even if he said, well, I need to, flag them down and stop them because, we got all this data and stuff and we can prove it and stuff. They had to have a contingency. They know everything about Melanie and the other people on the plane, on the train. They knew she wasn't gonna stop. They're military. That's what they do. They do it by force.
I think she
I don't think she would have
too. Yeah.
I don't think she would.
Yeah. I do. I think she would have stopped, at least picked his ass up and said, okay, we'll get you, we'll come back around and drop you off.
Talk about this.
Talk about it. Don't have to take it by force.
Exactly.
Well, first of all, the only reason he wasn't dead is because the military scooped his ass up for his research. That's the only reason he was at this underground community, is because it's military. It's military. So no, she would have said, number one, hey, Doc, I thought you was dead. Where are you at? Well, I'm at this facility, blah, blah. I mean, Melanie's smart. She would have known, okay, who can have a facility like that underground, well-stocked and everything? The government. I don't want nothing to do with the government. No, she would not have stopped. No, She
I
wouldn't.
don't think she had anything against the government. She had stuff against Wilford.
She would
Yeah.
not have stopped. I do not
And
believe
they
for a
had too
minute
many
she would have
people
stopped.
trying to feed anyway. If they could have unloaded people, they would have definitely unloaded people.
Yes.
You know?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Anyway,
Anywho. It just seemed weird. I mean, at that point that she knew him, he was wanting her to stop because he needed her to take the train and do some other shit. I'm like, just let a motherfucker know. You didn't have to go through what
Yes.
you went through.
I
Right.
think so too. Yeah.
I don't make no sense. Now I get it if he's like, oh yeah, I didn't like it. He got out of hand. He's out of pocket. Something,
Yeah.
you know, to have to go through all that. And then they had to escape, go under the fucking train in the catacombs of the
Yes.
train,
There's no way.
underneath
That
the doggone thing on the outside, just to get in there
Yeah.
to
Right.
all
Force
of that.
themselves back in.
There's
was a
no
lot.
way the government who was running that underground facility
Mm-hmm.
was going to let him just contact her and say, hey, by the way, I'm alive and stuff. And can you just stop? That's not how they do things. And as you see, they had a whole plan and they had it scheduled out time-wise
Yeah,
and
they did.
everything of how to get back to that facility.
Yeah.
And on top of that, then they had folks getting ready to ambush their asses in New Eden already.
Yeah.
Now that we don't understand. I don't understand why they're doing that.
It's the all same
Yeah.
people. Watch, it's all the same people.
Oh, it is the same.
I feel like
people.
Yeah, it's the
it's
same
not
people.
truthful.
It is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
It's not. Yeah,
it's not real.
There's some other
Yeah.
reason they're doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll
So-
figure that out like toot sweet. So
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
she will, but you
Yeah.
know, she's in that facility
In
now.
the meantime,
Right.
they left her ass there
She wants to
Mhm.
stay.
Yeah.
to do her experiments or whatever.
She said she wanted to
Mhm.
stay.
And I guess they're going to take the train with all
And
the
then on the
little
way back around, they'll get her.
supplies
Mhm.
and go and set it off wherever they on the other side of the world.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Create those little hot zones.
Because that's what he wants.
Right. Yes.
And now we automatically know that ain't going to go like this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't
Of
going to
course
go
What's the
like
real
it's supposed
reason?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not going to go as smooth as they think.
Mm-mm.
No, she's going to discover something that's questionable
Oh, yeah.
or downright diabolical that
Yeah.
they're doing
Definitely.
there.
Yes.
And yeah, she's going to want to,
Mhm.
let me back up, but it's going to be too
Yeah.
late then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole thing with the train and herding the passengers into that one car and
Oh
shooting the
gosh.
thing.
But
That
that's
was
Yes.
just a waste.
but
I
think
was like,
about
okay.
it. But think about it, y'all. That's what
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
but that's what
Unnecessary.
military types do when they call themselves trying to overthrow something. That's what they do. They do it in countries, they do it in so that part to me made perfect sense because that's what they do. Now I don't want to be talking to them, hey, I'll do this and you do that. Period.
But all that brutal force. Come on.
I know.
Exactly.
But that's what they do, y'all. That didn't
That's
surprise me.
It was just a waste of film to me. And then Till, I don't know why, but she's on my nerves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like her and all her little weird look. I don't know, something about this season, all her little like, what is it, pathetic, sickly looks, or trying to act like she's hurt and all that.
Ain't
I
she
was
been
like-
shot like in every season?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Damn near.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And when that
Yeah.
dude shot her, I thought, here we go again.
Here we go
Yeah.
again.
Right.
Here we
Is
go
she
again.
dead or
Exactly
what?
what I thought. Here we go again.
I mean, and it's the same thing when Melanie finally closed the door and they said, okay, we're going to shoot him. I
Yeah.
thought, here we go again.
Here we go
Didn't she
again.
just
Right.
do this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Just did it.
Yeah. And then Till's climbing up there with one arm to
Oh.
plug the hole.
Now,
Nobody
you know
else
she
coulda held
couldn't
the
do
stick.
that. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
No, no.
All them men and
that
people
was
down
so
there.
stupid.
Ain't nobody else could have done that shit.
No.
Of course they
No.
should.
Thank you.
Of course
She's
they
the only
could have
one.
done
Yep.
it. Yeah, that was a little annoying.
And now we're gonna have her with her puppy dog ish trying to look worried for Audrey because she doesn't know where Audrey.
Audrey.
Like, where is she? Oh, And then we saw 9 months after, they went back to normal time. And she's doing something, like she's acting like she's working, but then she wasn't, and she went and following somebody.
Yes.
That last scene.
Yes.
I don't know what she was trying to do, but
yeah. Weren't they supposed
that's the
to
only
be
part
like,
that got me. The rest of it was fine. But the Till and the Audrey and the
they're supposed to
cold
be
car.
building something though that's supposed to help this scientist, right? That's what they were doing. They were building something, but I can't remember what.
On the train,
I don't know. On the train.
Yeah, because all those people was wet.
Train for something.
Yeah, they're fitting it for a specific something. Yeah. That's what she was working on, and a whole bunch of other ones, welding
and stuff. But I'm not sure.
And all
then
that
she took
stuff.
off, and
she took off, and I was like, ugh, whatever.
Yeah, what you up to?
She's always up to something.
Always.
Yes.
Always. So, but it wasn't bad. I mean,
it wasn't bad.
It was better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, because actually, episode 1, I enjoyed episode 1 better.
LM's like, oh, do tell, because I did not see the same.
LM's like, oh, really? Because it was as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yes, it was.
It was just the same shit I've been watching before.
One episode didn't hardly have any Leighton.
I know. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I did like the action aspect. Like it was giving me heist vibes.
Yeah.
With the action. So that was good, but it's a repeat. Like
it is
with Melanie, with Ben, Till. Come on now.
Yeah, it is.
We've seen this all.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we have the new baddie, the peacekeepers of the baddies.
Right.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the first episode because I had forgotten that they actually stopped.
Yeah.
And was building this new community. So that
was interesting.
And I like that. And I like seeing those characters because then it helped me to remember which ones got off and which ones stayed on because they did give them all a choice. So
it's back. And how many episodes is this?
I was just gonna ask.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
I think it's 8.
Let's look. Okay.
Oh, that's doable.
I could be wrong.
Don't get her hopes up.
I'm not.
I know, right?
Oh no, there's 10. 10.
Okay, see.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Ellen's like, oh shit. I don't know. Well, we can try to keep grouping them together. That makes it a little quicker.
This worked out nicely.
Yeah. Makes it a lot quicker.
Caught up and
we can just group them 2 at a time and
group them up.
Done.
All right, Nation. Well, let us know what you think about this new episode. Are you watching? Did you know it was back? Because I kind of forgot it was coming back.
Snuck up on us.
Let us know what you think. You can send feedback to sistahspeak@gmail.com and we will read it right here on the next episode. We would love to know what you think. Of course, you can see this podcast and more on YouTube, youtube.com/sistahspeak. And we have several different podcasts on our YouTube channel. Everything else, though, you could go over to patreon.com/sistahspeak and see everything that we're doing. All of our Patreon subscribers get all of this content first and exclusive. Yes. We have a lot of exclusive content over there as well.
A lot.
Lots and lots.
A lot.
All right, we will be catching up. So we will have another double episode next week for episodes 3 and 4. And by then we'll probably have 2 or 3 more episodes of Snowpiercer aired.
Probably.
So it'll probably continue that way for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned and we'll have an episode out as we can get them out.
Yes.
All right, y'all, that is it for now. I am Sistah K.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah LM.
And I'm Sistah A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Stay out of the cold.
Watching this episode made me dream of the snow and the cold, and I can't wait for winter.
Oh, no. Hey, it's 104 degrees out here today, and I like it. We out.